Don't ask me what time it is, I don't know. I don't care. I only care about my Father's time. My Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. If you like it or not. I want to talk about this coronavirus, folks. And yeah, yesterday night I did get a dream or a vision. It was a vision. It was about an old war. God did show me an old war with in that time it was everything was black and white. And yeah, God did show me this thing. And folks, I did do my research about World War One and World War Two, and I do understand that many people did die. All their clothes they did burn it. They did make big mountains of dead people. And then some truck did come and took all the people away. These people were naked and dead. And crazy. I saw that this did happen in World War One and Two. These people did become like a big mountain of dead people, you know. And then they, yeah, they take them away like an empty lighter or something, you know. And it did happen with many people. When I saw this for the first time, it was also directly the last time I saw it because, and I still see this thing. But God did show me something similar like this. It was an old building, and by this old building were naked people dead. So I think it is a war with dead people. But I think this got nothing to do with the coronavirus, and I need to wait before I definitely can talk about this, folks. They talk about that there are 41 people that die, and a few are infected, but there are always much more, but they will not tell you. So, and this is not God's wrath, you know. Don't blame God about this, folks. Come on, God wants you to live a happy life. You know. But people talk about, yeah, this is the pale horse. Oh yeah, it is the pale horse. Yeah, it's true. The horse of sickness did come and will spread all over the world, folks. But like I told you, will happen. Diseases, pestilence, droughts, and all the kind of things. We all going to see this, folks. It's true. Who do it? No, not God. It's these stupid people of the devil, you know, these high-ranking thinkers, professores, you know. And yeah, folks, they put it into one mosquito and they put it back into a colony of or a nest of that kind of flying things, you know, and they go reproduce, and this is how new young little things will start to bring the diseases. It's also with rats and all that kind of things, birds, and yeah, they're gonna do it with everything what flies, folks. Grasshoppers, like I told you, this is what will happen, and yeah, it will become a very dangerous world. And this is only the beginning, because there's a lot more to come, folks. There's a lot more. And this did start in China, but where will it end? You know, how many will die? I only will say, don't blame my Father God, got nothing to do with it. This is not God's wrath. God's wrath will come when God is dead. You will taste some wrath of my Father God. You understand? This is not God's wrath. This is what people do. Dirty, high people who always live underground, thinking about this thing, how to depopulate the world. And that is what you see. That's what's really going on. And in China, folks, there are many despicable people. You understand? But all over the world there are many despicable people. They all must go. All who will not behave, they all will go. In any way, you know. And when God come with his wrath. Ah, yeah. He will come for the despicable people to fade them away. Because if you don't want to listen, yeah, then you have to feel. That's how easy it is, folks. This is what your parents did tell you. And this is also what this parent will tell you. This one parent you got everything to do with, but you never thought that way. So how many people really did die? Yeah, I don't know, you don't know, but it's not 41, folks. I'm telling you, also not 42. It's a lot more, and also a lot more are infected. You understand? And I really think they did do something with bees or the wasp, or, you know, and put it into nest or nest to infect the. And these are scientists, folks. These are very high ranking and thinking people of the devil. Because what are you if you do have a mind like that? And it's easy, folks. If you do have the stuff for it, you know, to put it into flying things like that. It's like I buy some fruit, but the fruit is not good. It's rotten. And I put it into the fruit what is not rotten. Then you can come 2 days later and all your beautiful fruit is rotting like the one I did put. And this is also how it will go with these viruses, folks. They will create viruses. Don't blame my Father God for these things. You are too easy to come, yeah, it's God's wrath or wrath or wrath or wrath, you know? You will understand when God comes that God is mad. You all will understand. But it needs time. Everything needs time. But for now, folks, I can say nothing about this corona type of virus because, yeah, I see people talk and I try also, I know there will come a depopulation. That's all I know. That's what God did show me and that's the truth. There will come a depopulation and yeah, the pale horse and the dead horse and the yellow horse and the red horse and the fire horse and the black horse and the white horse and many horses are riding. But are you waiting for a white horse and a red horse and a pale horse and a black horse? It's only what people in the Bible did say it. It's a metaphor, you know, it's an example. It's not that you will see the real horses riding. you know. But foolish people will use blue beam, and then you see a pale horse riding. They do this with blue beam. With this thing, things come alive and will go through you like a ghost. You understand? Did you see this thing happening? Then do understand that it is not real. This is blue beam. They use this to create panic. You understand? And everything is ready, folks, to create panic in this world. And you will see it with your own eyes. But like I told you, you will see with your own eyes what I already saw. For me, it's nothing new. So I hear about this virus and I say, ah, yeah, the virus. It's not the only virus. There will come more viruses with new names. Like new things always come. New shoes, new games, new challenges, new parties, new people, new clothes, new makeup, new skin, new tattoos, new eyes, and go on like this, folks. New things will come. And will it be better? No. No. Better for worse. And worse will become first. It will become better when God comes. That's why now the worst part is busy. And it will be the worst part of your life. I did one many times. But listening to a fool like me? No. No, no, no. You won't. I'm not important. You know? I explain the most important part of God's life, but you don't care. God come with warnings to me, and I warn you in any way I can, but no one will listen to me. You know. But that's also what God did show me. No one will listen to you. So I better be a speaker without a voice. But again, folks, this coronavirus, God did not show me. You know, God did show me many diseases. That's true. But if there is something big happening, then God will tell me. God did not tell me about this coronavirus, what did start 4 or 5 days ago. You know? But this got something to do with the high thinking professory people. They did fool around with mosquitoes or other animals or flying objects. You know? They did make little robots, they put it into people. These are the nano robots. You understand? It's very little, and it can heal any part in your body. Also diseases and all that kind of things, It can heal everything. Like the white soldiers, blood soldiers you do have in you, and the red blood soldiers you do have in you. You understand? These are the white who will fight to the red. This is happening in your body when you become sick. It directly start to work. This is your defense system. God did create this in your body. He did think about everything, folks. He don't want you to become ill and all that kind of thing. That's why God did do this for you, for me, for the people in the world. And you all do have this protecting white fighting soldiers who will fight to everything what is dirty in your body. But the red soldiers will make you sick, and the white soldiers will start to fight. And this is happening in your body. So there is war all the time, even what you do not know. War never stops. War always will be there, in any way. If it is not visible, then it will happen without you knowing. That's the real truth, folks. You do have these white soldiers who will try to keep you healthy. Like the sperm you did become, into the woman. The war starts. You fight to all these sperm, eggs, fish, and the one who will be born is the one who did make it, the one who did win. So normally speaking, folks, you are a winner. But so easy to lose everything. You did fight so hard for. This did start when you've been born. Before you was born, you did fight already. You already did get one war to win and to become a child of your mother. And this is also with the red fighting soldiers and the white fighting soldiers into your body. And if the white win, you will become very ill. And then you're gonna die. Slowly. And when the white win, yeah, you will become healthy. And you can live on till the next epidemic thing will start to happen in your body. Then the white will try to help you survive again. Got everything to do with surviving, folks. That is the human body. But I really know nothing about this coronavirus, and I can also not speak about it. Yeah, I hear other people, so I like to say my thing, what I think. But I never did get this from God. And I know this kind of viruses will be created not by God, but by people, made by people, because the population must go down. Look the Georgia stone and you will understand that this is what is standing there. Many people will die. Not the number what is standing on the Georgia stone. I'm talking about billions of people will die. It's not standing on the Georgia stone, right? But it's gonna happen, and it must happen. And this is about everything. Diseases, accidents, any kind of form in what you can die will start to happen. So the weather, mountains, diseases, accidents, explosions, earthquakes, landslides, too much water, the wind, storm, hail, rain, thunder, lightning. Wake up, folks. I tell you the way it is. And you are naked for this. So you are vulnerable. Your life is on the line. All your lives are on the line. It depends in what you do with your life. How careful and wise. How will you use your ears and your eyes and your nose? And all the sense you do have. Use them very well. But don't use them on the wrong way. Like that you will go with one of these sense into darkness. Like, calling ghosts and all that kind of things. They are real, folks. Demons are real. You better do not call them. They will not come directly. But they will come on a time you do not expect. And that's the real truth. They are like foxes and snakes, and you will not understand when they will attack. But I can tell you, they will attack when you easily can be attacked. So they will attack you. And if it is possible to give you a very hard time, or they even can kill you because of the hard time you get into your mind, into your soul, into your body. And it's very real. But this coronavirus, it's not 41, it's not 42. It's a lot more. They don't want to tell you. You know? But it's not 60 billion. 65 or 70 million are on watch, you know, they're locked down. They cannot come into the country and cannot go out of the country. They are locked up in their own countries. And every town there, it always was crowded, and now it become a ghost places, because everybody is scared. They are with fear. So it's not only this epidemic, this virus, but it's also fear, what can kill you, folks. This is also an epidemic. Fear. To be scared that you will live or die. That is also a disease. And this will start in you when this kind of things start to happen. That's why I say, be with God and you will have no fear. But you need to be with God, my Father, to become fearless in this world. And start to win the battle. Become the white soldier and destroy the red. And don't talk anymore about the wrath of God. When God become angry and he come down, then you will understand. It never was God. It is the people who depopulate, the people who are not needed. And this you see did start in China, and it will go all over the world. And if this thing fails, then they will come with another disease. Another name you never did know about. Did you ever did hear about the coronavirus? The next time it will be the exclusive implicit virus or something, people give it a name. That's why I know they will come with new names. What is in diseases? You will not hear of the Black Death anymore. That is old. We live in this new age, so new things will start. New names will come. New stories will come. The old stories will go out of the Bible, and the new stories they will put in it. A modern jacket. Completely filled up and fulfilled with lies. But there will be many of that kind of people talking about God, asking money on Patreon and all that kind of thing. These are the bad prophets. They use God for the money. Because these people know they got nothing more to lose. There's always something to win. And that's the money. The stories are real and the real truth. But they also know that the money is also real. And they need lots of it. These are the false prophets. You will see them everywhere. And when they start to talk about Patreon, go away from that, people. It's a money wolf. A wolf in soft, beautiful white sheep clothes. But you are the sheep. Waiting to be slaughtered one by one. And this is a sure ability, folks. I know this for sure, for I saw it that way. God did show me all. Coronavirus, Father God, give me your open vision or something like that, or a dream, or a normal vision. And I will start to talk to the people about the things you show me. But now I'm standing with my back to the wall. I can say nothing because I know nothing about this thing. I only know that people become sick and the cause is other people who did do this. They did create that virus and did give it that name. That's all I know for sure. And I don't know how many did die and how many are sick and will die. It's all fresh. And Yeah, I will wait what will happen. I think God will send me some disgusting stories. He always did. And yeah, as long as I'm here on this planet, folks, He always will do this. You know? And I was complaining to God because I told Him, why you use me for this kind of dirty things? To tell the people my take. This what I saw, this what I did get. I did get it from God, folks. And God really is my Father. And I saw so many things. But people do not believe me. Do not want to listen to me. Do not want to go with me. Then if you don't want to go with me, then go with my Father God. He is a part of me, like I am a part of Him. And we will meet each other again. This takes a long time, but I am patient. Everything needs time. I will wait for a vision or dream, and then I really will talk about what's going on in China. But, folks, what I talk about, I mean, the whole world will go down and upside down. That's what I saw. I saw the most terrible things. You cannot wear it. You know? It's unbearable, the things what I saw. But these things are real. And like I told you, by any day I speak, things will become worse and worse. And you will get a very destructible life. And I'm sorry that I tell these kind of stories to you. I feel guilty, folks. I feel guilty because I really tell you the real stories. What I did get from God, my Father. I am your unknown prophet. And I don't know any better. But that's precisely what I am.